And good evening, Abernathy, Texas, and good evening, fans of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. As for the first time in 2021, the Abernathy Antelope football team has hit the road this evening in Week 3 of the 2021 season as we have made our way to the oil patch tonight, where the Abernathy Antelopes on the road to tangle with the Sundown Roughnecks. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford with you high atop Slaughter Field here tonight in Sundown as the Abernathy Antelopes looking for their third consecutive win to begin the season here in 2021. Just finishing a touching tribute to 9/11, those lost, as we took a moment here on the turf at Slaughter Field to remember those and remember that day. On 9/11/2001. Hard to believe that is now 20 years ago, but on the eve of the 9/11 anniversary, as well as the 13 servicemen and women honored here that lost their lives in the last couple of weeks as well in Afghanistan. Just a really nice tribute by the folks here in Sundown tonight to get the evening started just before we came on the air. And sets the stage for what should be a perfect night for Texas high school football, as it's the Abernathy Antelopes tonight and the Sundown Roughnecks. Glad that we can be on the road and bring you this live video broadcast. Pre-game show tonight brought to you by Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. Go see Clark and Company for all your insurance needs. Glad to have them on board sponsoring our pregame show tonight, as well as our halftime show this evening on the road from Sundown, Texas. And let's take a look at this matchup as we're about 12 minutes out from the opening kickoff of the road opener for the Abernathy Antelopes here this evening. You've got Abernathy coming in at number 9 in the state of Texas, according to Dave Campbell's Texas football. They began the season at number 13, and they have climbed to number 9 after wins over Shallowater and Slayton to begin the 2021 campaign. The Sundown Roughnecks, they're looking for their second consecutive win, as after opening the season with a loss against the Muleshoe Mules, they rebounded in a big way and got a big shutout win against the Sundown Hornets last Friday night. The Sundown Roughnecks come into the ball game tonight at 1-1. As we mentioned last week, both of these teams victorious. Abernathy 46-8 over the Slayton Tigers, as they scored the game's first 27 points in the opening quarter and never looked back on their way to the convincing win. Sundown equally as convincing, as they got a 40-0 shutout victory over the Sundown Hornets last Friday night. And so tonight, both of these teams looking to keep the momentum running here into the third week of the season as they muddle their way through the non-district portion of their schedule. Series note, these two teams getting quite familiar with one another in recent memory. The two teams, Abernathy and Sundown, are meeting for the 12th straight season. That's hard to believe, but this is the 12th consecutive year that they have played each other in the non-district portion of their schedule. And over that time, the Abernathy Antelopes have been dominant, as the Antelopes over the last 12 years, or this being the 12th year, they are 10-1 in the last 11 meetings against the Roughnecks. And maybe even more impressively, Abernathy has won 9 straight against these Sundown Roughnecks. And so tonight, Abernathy looks to make it a decade of wins, if you will, against the Sundown Roughnecks, as they look to defeat Sundown for the 10th straight time here in 2021. Let's take a look at the Sundown Roughnecks, who traditionally have a pretty good football program over here in the oil patch. We mentioned they opened the season with a 33-14 setback to the Muleshoe Mules, but then rebounded last week with that convincing win over Sundown. Traditionally, Sundown has a strong rushing attack, and that's led to lots of wins in district play. contending for district titles and a lot of playoff success over the last decade for the Sundown Roughnecks. And that rushing attack this year is much of the same for Sundown. As a team, Sundown is averaging 153 yards rushing per contest, 60 yards through the air. So definitely when Sundown has the football, you're going to look to see them run the ball first, and that'll be a focus area of the Antelope defense tonight to see if they can stop that pretty talented run game for the Sundown Roughnecks. Couple of players to keep an eye on for Sundown this evening. Running back E.J. Hernandez. Hernandez averaging 84 yards per game on the ground through the first couple of weeks of the season. He's the number one target out of that Sundown backfield to touch the ball. And also keep an eye on quarterback Hunter Tyndall as he's in his first year starting for the Sundown Roughnecks, averaging 60 yards passing per game to go along with 30 yards rushing per game. So Tyndall accounting for 90 yards of offense per contest in each of the first 2 weeks of the regular season. And then when Sundown is on defense, keep an eye on Kevin Garcia and Diego Hernandez. Garcia and Hernandez pasting the Roughneck defensive effort, 10 tackles apiece per game in their first two contests of the season against Muleshoe and the Sudan Hornets last week. So Garcia, Hernandez, names you'll probably hear a lot tonight when Sundown is on defense. You've got 6 offensive starters and 5 defensive starters back for the Sundown Roughnecks off of a team a year ago that went 9-3 and advanced to the postseason. And if you take a look, they are predicted, according to Dave Campbell's Texas Football, they are predicted to finish third out of the 16 district in the Class 2A classification. They compete in a district with New Deal, Post, Hell Center, Floydada, and Tahoka, and they are picked to finish third behind New Deal and Post in that Class 2A district. And so that's kind of the tale of the tape, if you will, tonight for the Sundown Roughnecks, and as both teams captains making thetheir way out to midfield here for the opening coin toss of tonight's ball game at Slaughter Field tonight. We are in Sundown, Texas. Let's take a look at the Abernathy Antelopes as we continue making our way through the Clark Riley Insurance pregame show here prior to the kickoff between the Abernathy Antelopes and the Sundown Roughnecks. The Antelopes, they avoided a letdown from week 1 where they had a mild upset of the Shallow-Water Mustangs, and then they rolled to an easy win over Slayton last Friday, avoiding that letdown. This will be Abernathy's, as we mentioned, first road game of the season. So Abernathy will see how they handle the road atmosphere tonight in Sundown. First road contest of the year for the Abernathy Antelopes. Quarterback Jess Hole, he's been airing it out to the tune of 223 yards per contest passing, and he's also good on the ground. Wide receiver Anthony White has been Hole's favorite target, averaging almost 95 yards receiving per game. I tell you what, that Hole-White connection, a dangerous one for the Abernathy Antelopes. As a team, the Antelopes producing 387 yards of total offense per game, 223 through the air, 164 on the ground. So the Antelopes mix it up pretty well when they have the football, at least so far. And welcome back, Antelope fans. Here inside Slaughter Stadium in Sundown, Texas, Ty Horsford, voice of the Antelopes, back with you. And we apologize for the technical difficulties here in Sundown. Things went haywire on us in the Sundown press box froze up, and we had about 5 different people working on getting us back on the air. We apologize for that inconvenience, but hopefully we are back. When you're coming on the road to a new place, you just never know how technology might treat you, and especially when we're just getting this video broadcast working. But the Abernathy Antelopes have taken a 15-0 lead on the Sundown Roughnecks here in Sundown. As Abernathy leading 15-0, Sundown has the ball backed up deep on their own end of the field. Handoff goes up the middle, out across the 20-yard line to the 22. Jackson Wiley comes up to make the stop for the Antelopes. That's a gain of about 8 yards on first down. It'll be 2nd down and 2 for the Antelopes. Or for the Sundown Roughnecks, excuse me, as we try and regain our bearings here after all sorts of technical difficulties in Sundown. In the shotgun formation is Tyndall for Sundown. He takes the snap. He hands the ball off towards the middle, and the Antelopes clog it in a hurry. Number 31 defensively for Abernathy, that is Jake Revilla. Revilla is the first one there. He makes the stop right at the line of scrimmage, maybe a half-yard gain at best, and it is now 3rd down and 1. Big 3rd down coming up here for Sundown, as we've had a first quarter plus a couple of minutes here gone by in Sundown, and lots of fireworks as both of these teams moving the ball up and down the field. Some costly turnovers for each team early on. We'll try and get to a recap, even though I missed some of it trying to get back on the air. Sundown coming near side. It's going to be a 1st down and more. Is keeping it is number 10 for the Sundown Roughnecks, Hunter Tyndall on the quarterback keeper. He's got a 1st down. Out to the 30-yard line, and it is 1st down and 10. In the shotgun again is Tyndall. He takes the snap. He hands the ball off. No, he doesn't. Yeah, he does. I thought he faked it momentarily, but he does hand it off up the middle out near the 35-yard line. Goes the ball carrier. And it is 2nd down and 6. That's going to be a gain of 4 yards. And it is going to be 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Sundown Roughnecks. As the ball is loose on the play, and I think we might have a fumble here recovered by the Abernathy Antelopes. It is another turnover by Sundown. And again, apologize, just trying to make sure we are back up and we are letting our listeners know that we were back on the air. But another Sundown turnover has given Abernathy the ball in golden field position here inside the 30 at the 27-yard line. And all of a sudden now, Abernathy, a golden opportunity to make a 2-score lead, a 3-score lead. In the shotgun is Hole. He takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looking to throw, being flushed out of the pocket to the near side. He's going to tuck it and run with it. 30, 25, 20. Just Hole, the ball carrier. He takes it into the red zone, close to an Antelope 1st down, depending on the spot, at about the 17-yard line. Diego Hernandez comes up to finally make the stop for Sundown. It's a gain of 9, and it will be 2nd down and 1. 2nd down and 1. In the shotgun here is Jess Hole. Hold's going to take the snap with an empty backfield, looking to throw. He airs it out over the middle, up for grabs in the middle of the end zone. It is caught. Anthony White for an Abernathy touchdown. It's the second touchdown catch of the night by Anthony White. He caught it about 2 yards deep in the end zone. And the Abernathy Antelopes take a 21-0 lead here on the road in Sundown over the Roughnecks. And Hole on to attempt the PAT. The hold is there. The kick is up, and it is good. Nope. It is good to make the lead 22-0 in favor of the Antelopes. Let's take a timeout and come back. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football. Regardless of the type of personal or business insurance needs that you have, your first call needs to be to Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. With over 30 years of experience, our friendly staff is ready to serve you. Stop by and see us on the West Service Road in Abernathy, or give us a call today at 806-298-2591. Whether it's home insurance, auto insurance, or anything in between, we've got you covered at Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. We want to wish the Lopes and Lady Lopes the best of luck this season. And welcome back here, Abernathy football fans, back inside Slaughter Stadium. Muddling our way through some technical difficulties tonight, but the good news is the Abernathy Antelopes have a 22-0 lead here on the Sundown Roughnecks. 2 touchdown catches by Anthony White and a touchdown run by Jess Hole. And the Antelopes out to an early lead here in Sundown. So we've had some problems. The Antelopes have not. There's the kickoff. It's short. It is going to be run back near side for the Roughnecks. And Abernathy closes the middle quickly as number 14 for the Abernathy Antelopes. That is making the stop there for the Antelopes. And it's going to be first down and 10 here for the Sundown Roughnecks from the 30-yard line. 7:57 left to play here in the opening half. Abernathy out to a 22-0 lead. In the shotgun is Tyndall. They stack receivers to the near side. Handoff goes to the near side, and it is read perfectly by number 33, Jacob Sanchez for the Antelopes. He is all over E.J. Hernandez and pulls him down at the line of scrimmage for no gain, and it is second down and 10 for the Roughnecks, as they are moving it from the 30-yard line. Second down and 10 coming up for Sundown. Abernathy is trying to seize control for good. In the shotgun is Tyndall. And what do we got here before the snap? I don't think they got the play off. This is going to be a delay of game penalty here against the Sundown Roughnecks. And that is going to back them up 5 yards. In the shotgun formation, handoff goes around the left side. Number 14 gets the handoff. That is Coy Torres, and he's across the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. A couple of yards at best. And it is going to be third down and long coming up here for the Roughnecks. Third down and 10 coming up from the 30-yard line here for the Roughnecks. Abernathy out to a 22-0 lead here on the road in Sundown. Glad to have you with us. Again, we apologize for our troubles earlier in the broadcast. Trips to the near side in the shotgun is Tyndall. He's looking to throw. Screen pass to the near side. It's caught at the 40-yard line, and then a swarm of Antelope tacklers quickly make the stop. It's right at the first down marker. It'll depend on the spot here. I think it is going to be enough for a first down for the Roughnecks. And so the pass right at the marker, good field awareness there for the Roughneck receiver. As he made the reception, he knew where he had to get, and he picks up a first down. And it is going to be first down and 10 from the 40-yard line, their own side of the field. Tyndall again in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands it off towards the middle. There's a big gaping hole to the near side for number 25, Johnny Acevedo. He takes it across the 45 to the 46. Gain of 6 yards. It'll bring up second down and 4 here for the Roughnecks. Second down and 4 in the shotgun formation is Tyndall again. 2 receivers to the far side. Handoff comes to the near side. Number 25, again, Johnny Acevedo, the ball carrier. This time the Antelope defense collapses on him quickly. Minimal gain at best there for Acevedo. And it'll be third down and about 4 coming up. Third down and 4 from the 46-yard line. Sundown trying to avoid being taken out of this game here in the first half. Already trailing the Abernathy Antelopes 22-0. It is third down and 4 coming up here from their own 46-yard line. Tyndall in the shotgun. He's got a pack with him back there. There's movement up front. This is going to be a free play, and Tyndall knows that he airs it out. It's going to be caught, and this is going to be a foot race to the end zone as nobody back defensively for the Antelopes, and taking it all the way in for the into the end zone is Robert Solis for a Sundown touchdown. The penalty is going to be offsides on Abernathy. Of course, Sundown is going to decline that, and it's going to be a 54-yard touchdown pass and catch for the Roughnecks to get them on the board. It is now 22-6 following the 54-yard touchdown there for the Sundown Roughnecks, pending the extra point. 4:44 left to play here in the first half. And the Roughnecks on to attempt the PAT, the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. And new life for Sundown with 4:44 left in the second quarter. It's now Abernathy 22 and Sundown 7. When it comes to banking, you want people that you can trust, and those people are at First State Bank. As a locally owned and operated bank, First State Bank has been serving individuals and businesses with all of their banking needs since 1909. We have 3 convenient locations to serve you, and we are proud supporters of the Abernathy Lady Lopes and Antelopes in all they do. If we can serve you in any way, come by and see us at 402 9th Street in Abernathy, or give us a call at 806-298-2556. At First State Bank, we are your full-service bank. And welcome back here, Antelope fans, inside Slaughter Field in Sundown, Texas. The voice of the Antelopes with you tonight, Ty Horsford, along with River Vasic on the camera this evening, bringing you the action from Sundown as we are kind of getting things back on track after we had all sorts of problems here in the press box at Sundown in the first quarter, but glad to be back live to you here from Slaughter Field. It's a short kickoff by Sundown following their first touchdown of the night. And it's going to be a short return there for Abernathy. Number 20 on the run back, that is Ethan Paez. And it is going to be first down and 10 for the Abernathy Antelopes as they're going to take over from their own 36-yard line. Another short kickoff there by Sundown. You can definitely tell they're respecting the return game for the Antelopes. First down and 10 from the 36. In the shotgun formation is Jess Hole again. He takes the snap. He hands the ball off. Malachi Reyes makes a man miss to the 40-yard line. He picks up about 4 on the carry to the left side. It'll be second down and 6 coming up here for the Antelopes as they no-huddle it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 6 coming up here for Hole and the Antelopes. In the shotgun is Hole. He takes the snap, fakes the handoff, and then tosses it to the playmaker, White. White shakes and bakes, makes a man miss. He makes 2 guys miss. He runs through another tackler. They can't bring down Anthony White. He's still on his feet. He comes out of the pile of Roughneck defenders, and it's a foot race to the end zone. He's pushed out of bounds, but it's going to be first down and goal to go for the Antelopes as they're in the red zone again. A huge run by Anthony White. There was about 7 Roughnecks that had an opportunity to bring him down, and they could not. And Anthony White takes it all the way down inside the 10, and the Antelopes knocking on the door again with inside 4 minutes left to play here in the first half. Big gain there for White and the Antelopes. It was a fake handoff to Reyes, and then the short toss to Anthony White around the left side. Now Abernathy, as they get to the line of scrimmage, going to be in the shotgun formation. He's going to take it as Jess Hole. It's going to be a design quarterback keep. He gets the edge, and he's going to have his second touchdown of the night. Jess Hole gets around the right edge and takes it into the end zone for a touchdown for the Abernathy Antelopes. And just like that, with 3:37 to go in the first half, it's Jess Hole with his second touchdown run of the night. And Hole is on to attempt the point after. The hold is good, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And with 3:37 left to play here in the first half, Abernathy has extended their lead now to 29-7. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football. If you're looking for a used car, there's no need to search far and wide. Just pay your friends at South Plains Auto Ranch a visit in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch can find you the perfect vehicle to meet your needs, and with their buy here, pay here mentality, buying a car or truck has never been easier. Give us a shout today at 806-298-2200 or come see us on South Avenue D in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch is backing the Lopes and Lady Lopes this season. And welcome back, Antelope fans, here inside Slaughter Field in Sundown. The Abernathy Antelopes have extended their lead to 29-7, and the ensuing kickoff along the ground and scooped up by a Roughneck return man. He takes it out across the 40-yard line, and it will be first down and 10 to go for the Roughnecks. And it is going to be first down and 10 Sundown from the 41 with 3:28 left to play here in the first half. Abernathy 29-7, the lead over Sundown tonight on the road. Picked up where they left off a week ago against Slayton. In the shotgun, there's the snap. Handoff goes up the middle again. Abernathy closes the hole in a hurry. Carry by number 29, Isaiah Flores, there for the Roughnecks, a gain of just a yard, and it will be second down and 1. Jackson Hole and Callahan Shipley come up to make the stop there in the middle for the Abernathy Antelopes, and it'll be second down and 9 coming up here, with inside of 3 minutes left to play in the first half. Abernathy leading 29-7, and Sundown, they don't like what they see on the offensive side, so a quick timeout taken by the Roughnecks. We'll take it as well tonight as you're listening to Abernathy Antelope football. For over 60 years, the Abernathy community and surrounding area have depended on Plains Grain Company in Abernathy for all of their pet, livestock, and show animal needs, lawn and garden supplies, and of course, all of their farming and agricultural needs as well. Plains Grain takes pride in being locally owned and operated, and their number one priority is you. Come see us today at 701 Texas Avenue in Abernathy, or give us a call at 806-298-2521. At Plains Grain, we want to wish all of Abernathy's young people the best of luck this school year. As welcome back here into Slaughter Field in Sundown, Ty Horsford, voice of the Antelopes, back with River Vassick, bringing you the video of tonight's ball game. Special shout out to Little Slice of Heaven Cafe, along with Hill Veterinary Services, Nana's Donuts, Has Beans Coffee, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, and along with First State Bank. We've had 4 First State Bank touchdowns this evening, and a slew of South Plains Auto Ranch first downs as well. We missed some of those in the first quarter due to our technical difficulties. We apologize for that. And here's a quick out by Tyndall. He wanted to try and get it to his receiver, number 14, Coy Torres. Out of the timeout, it went through Torres's hands, and it'll be 3rd down and 9. Here coming up for the Roughnecks. 3rd down and 9, all the way out at the 42-yard line. 2:38 left to play here in the first half. Abernathy 29 and the Sundown Roughnecks 7. Trips to the near side for Sundown. That's the Sundown sideline. Tyndall in the shotgun. Takes the snap. It's a screen pass. He overthrows his intended target. Anthony White was in hot pursuit, and they're going to throw a flag on Anthony White as he takes the legs out from under Alex Bocanegra, the intended target. And I don't know what they're going to call here, as they may call – it wasn't necessarily a late hit, as it was a bad pass to the near side. It was over the head of the intended target, and I tell you what, that time, White was in hot pursuit. I don't know how you stop your momentum, and they're going to call a 15-yard personal foul on Anthony White on the near side, as official didn't like what he saw, and that's going to give a first down to the Sundown Roughnecks inside the 45-yard line all the way down to the 43 as they move across midfield, where it'll be first down and 10. As a handoff goes underneath, ball carrier again is Isaiah Flores, and he's got a little bit of a hole down to the 36, where it'll be a gain of about 6 yards, almost 7 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd down and 3 here for Sundown, as they're trying to march towards the goal line here late in the first half. Under 2 minutes to play now until halftime. In the shotgun is Tyndall. He takes the snap. He hands it off underneath. It's going to be a first down run for Isaiah Flores. Flores, the ball carrier. And he's going to move the chains for Sundown as they're trying to maybe cut it back to a 2-score game heading into the locker room are the Sundown Roughnecks. First down and 10. In the shotgun is Tyndall. Tyndall takes the snap. It is going to be a design quarterback keeper. He runs right into a pile of Antelope defenders at the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere for Tyndall to go. And it will be 2nd down and 10 as Tyndall no gain on the quarterback keeper. Is the ball going to be spotted at the 32-yard line? In the shotgun formation is Tyndall. He takes the snap. Good block backside to save a sack, but the pass downfield intercepted. It's picked off by Luke Houston as he jumped in front of the Sundown receiver. He picks it off and takes it back to the 30-yard line to squash the Sundown scoring threat. And not only do that, we'll see how aggressive the Antelopes are here with 40 seconds left until halftime. As that was just kind of a aired out pass down the field, and Tyndall just threw it up, and Luke Houston went and picked it off for the Abernathy Antelopes. Not really even sure who the intended target that time was for Tyndall. First down and 10 for the Antelopes, as in the shotgun formation is Jess Hull. 40 seconds to go until halftime. Empty backfield. He's looking to throw. Now pressure coming. He's flushed out of the pocket. Throws it deep over the middle. Landry Miller's got a first down across the 40-yard line to the 43. Landry Miller cutting across from his tight end position. A gain of 12. That'll stop the clock to move the chains with 30 seconds to go. And we've got a timeout on the field. And we will take one as well, as we're trying to catch up on thanking some of our sponsors tonight. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our heart is to love God, love people, and tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we meet for Sunday morning worship at 10:45 with Sunday school beginning at 9:30. We also offer a variety of kids and youth activities, as well as Wednesday night adult and youth Bible study at 6 p.m. We would love to welcome you and your family at Abernathy's First Baptist Church. Feel free to drop by our church office at 411 7th Street or give us a call at 806-298-2587. We are proud to support our young people, and we are cheering the Lopes and Lady Lopes on this year. As we welcome you back here inside Slaughter Field in Sundown, Texas, Ty Horsford back with you as the Abernathy Antelopes have jumped out to a 29-7 first half lead. And with 30 seconds left here in the first half, Abernathy's got it with about 46 yards of real estate in front of them. They do have a couple of timeouts left as well. In the shotgun is Jess Hull. Man coming now in motion. There's the snap. Out of the backfield, Hull throws it over the middle. He tried to get Luke Houston on a slant from the left side. He led him a little bit too far. The pass going to fall incomplete. It'll be second down and 10 coming up for the Antelopes. It'll be second down and 10 in the shotgun formation. Again is Jess Hull. He takes the snap, rolls to the near side, throws it out. It is caught by Houston. He goes across midfield down to the 45-yard line. That'll momentarily stop the clock. It's another first down, and Abernathy may take another timeout here as well. They're at least going to give themselves a shot to throw one down into the end zone to end this half. That's going to be another first down for the Antelopes. And we'll take another quick timeout as you're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football. Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop have been serving the Abernathy community since 1991. Todd and his team offers full-service funeral planning with love and compassion, while Carly and the crew at the Flower Shop can meet all of your needs, from flowers to gifts to registries. Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop is locally owned and is a staple in the Abernathy community. Give us a call today to see how we can serve you. We are proud supporters of our Antelopes and Lady Lopes, and we wish them the best of luck this season. And welcome back here inside Slaughter Field in Sundown. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford, back with you. First down and 10 for Abernathy out of the timeout from the 46-yard line. Just 20 seconds left on the scoreboard clock. As in the shotgun is Jess Hole. Hole takes the snap, looking to throw. He's being chased out of the pocket. He's caught from behind. That's a nice defensive play as a sack back there by number 65, Andy Castillo. And now a flag comes in well after the play. Think this is probably going to be against Sundown as Castillo doing some celebrating. It also looked like Hole might have been pulled down by the collar. And actually it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct against Abernathy. As the Antelope's going to be called for an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, and not sure what happened there. Thought that it was going to be on Sundown. Looked like initially it might have been a horse collar, but then a pretty excessive celebration there for the Roughnecks as well. But it is a penalty on Abernathy, an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the Antelopes, and Abernathy is taking a timeout. We will keep it right here with just 13 seconds left to play in the first half. Abernathy on top, 29-7 over the Sundown Roughnecks. Big thanks to Little Slice of Heaven Cafe, Hill Veterinary Services, Nana's Donuts, Has Beans Coffee, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, all proud sponsors of our broadcasts and supporters of the Abernathy Antelopes. Also, our pregame show tonight was brought to you by Clark O'Reilly Insurance. We think you might have missed a good portion of that due to our technical difficulties that we had early on in the broadcast, as had things go haywire here in the home press box at Sundown for a few minutes. Thanks for sticking with us through the troubles. Glad to be back with you tonight from Slaughter Field in Sundown. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford, River Vasic on the camera duties tonight. Having all sorts of fun with the Antelopes leading 29-7 over Sundown. Now with 13 seconds to go out of the timeout, another stoppage of play, and this time it is going to be Sundown taking a timeout. Timeout taken by the Roughnecks as they want to be sure they don't give up some crazy half-ending play here to the Abernathy Antelopes. It's been Anthony White, a couple of touchdowns here to pace Abernathy in the first half. White's got 2 and Hole's got 2 on the ground. Abernathy out to a 29-7 lead. The Antelope defense has also forced a couple of big Sundown turnovers as well. One of them was huge as Sundown, they had picked off Jess Hole on the second pass of the game and ran it down into the inside the 10-yard line, but then almost as quickly as they picked it off, they turned it right back over to the Abernathy Antelopes. And it's going to be second down and a long ways out of the timeout here for Abernathy with 13 seconds to go. Second down. In the shotgun, Hole rolling to his right, looking to throw it deep over the middle. Jump ball for Anthony White off of a deflection at the 40-yard line. He hauls it in. And that will allow time to run out here in the first half. As tonight you are listening to Abernathy Antelope football, and we apologize for the difficulties we had, but Abernathy in business here at the half. They lead Sundown 29-7 at the intermission, as we will take a timeout, an extended break here at the half, and come back. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football. And once again, good evening, Abernathy, Texas, and good evening, fans of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. Welcome back here inside Slaughter Field in Sundown as we are at halftime. The Abernathy Antelopes and the Sundown Roughnecks. Abernathy out to a 29-7 halftime lead. If you've been with us throughout, thanks for sticking with us. It's been one of those nights as far as technology goes here in the Sundown press box, but hopefully with you for the remainder of this one, as it's the Clark Riley Insurance halftime show here tonight from Sundown, Texas. And Abernathy, they have 2 touchdowns apiece from Jess Hull and Anthony White. And the defense has forced a couple of big turnovers as well in this one. And the Abernathy Antelopes have jumped out to a 29-7 lead here at the half, as the lone touchdown for Sundown came on a 54-yard pass and catch. It was just kind of a breakdown in Antelope coverage. The Sundown receiver made a nice play on the ball, bounced away from a tackler, and won a foot race to the end zone to get Sundown on the board in that second quarter. But I tell you what, the Abernathy Antelopes didn't start well for Abernathy tonight, as they received the ball to begin the game, and on just the second play from scrimmage, Jess Hull had a pass picked off by Sundown that was returned all the way back inside the 10-yard line. But almost as quickly as Sundown took it away, the Roughnecks gave it right back to Abernathy on a turnover of their own, as they fumbled the ball, giving it right back to Abernathy, and kind of reset things from the start. And from there, Abernathy has been in control. They've led throughout, and they lead 29-7 here at halftime over the Sundown Roughnecks. So, barring a collapse in the second half, Abernathy well on their way to a 3-0 start here in the 2021 campaign. Ty Horsford with you here tonight, voice of the Antelopes. River Vasic, your eyes tonight as he is on the camera. And thanks for sticking with us through all the difficulties we've had here. You just never know sometimes when you go on the road what might happen. But, man, we're thrilled to be able to bring you all the action tonight from Sundown. The Roughnecks take the field here for the start of the second half, and across the way, the Antelopes running through the mighty Maroon Tunnel as well as they get set to take the field as well. Just about ready for the start of the second half, and tell you what, if Sundown has any opportunity to get back in this game, you would think it almost has to start in this opening drive of the second half, as the Roughnecks will receive to begin the second half here, as Abernathy won the opening toss tonight. They got the football first, and Abernathy will trot its defense out there here to begin things in the second half. Sundown in the all-red uniforms tonight, trimmed in white. The Abernathy Antelopes across the way in their all-white look for the first time this season, trimmed in maroon with maroon numerals as well. As just about ready for the kickoff of the second half, Abernathy will kick it off right to left. Sundown will run it back left to right here as you watch on YouTube. As Jess Hull doing the kicking duties once again, he'll kick it off for Abernathy. There are 3 Roughnecks back at the 10-yard line to return. They won't get a chance. It's squibbed along the ground, and it's going to go out of bounds on the far sideline. It's going to warrant a penalty flag on the Antelopes, as that's a free kick out of bounds penalty. You can't do that. And it'll be good starting field position for the Sundown Roughnecks here as they take over to begin the second half. They're led on to the field by their quarterback, Hunter Tyndall. We talked about Tyndall in the pregame. He's accounting for about 90 yards, which is over half of Sundown's offensive output on the season here through the first couple of weeks of the year. And it will be first down and 10. In the shotgun is Tyndall. He hands the ball off, and there's not much of a hole there. As Flores, the ball carrier that time, he runs into a host of white jerseys after a gain of just one. And it will be 2nd down and 9 for the Roughnecks. From the 31. Trips to the near side. There's 3 receivers to this near side for Sundown. There's the snap. Handoff goes up the middle, and again, Abernathy just collapsing in the middle, and there is not much running room there at all for the Roughnecks. Callahan Shipley, he's had a nice game tonight. He comes up to make a nice stop there for the Antelopes. And it's going to be 3rd down and a long 6 here coming up for the Roughnecks. 3rd down and 6 from the 32. In the shotgun formation, trips to the near side. Screen pass coming this way. Abernathy reads it. There is nothing there because Luke Houston sniffs it out as soon as the catch is made. He read that one from a mile away. The pass was caught by Coy Torres, and he is knocked down in his tracks. And it's going to be 4th down for the Roughnecks. So we talked about if Sundown wanted to get back in this game, they needed a good start on their opening drive, but it's the Antelope defense that rises to the occasion. Anthony White, along with Ethan Paez, back deep to return the punt here on 4th down for the Roughnecks on 4th down and 5. There's the punt. Oh, my goodness. It is a shank out of bounds. That one didn't even go 10 yards into the Sundown sideline, as that's almost you're trying too hard to avoid the Antelope return game, and it kind of comes back to bite Sundown right there, as it is going to be marked out of bounds at the Sundown 44-yard line. And it'll be 1st down and 10 to go for the Abernathy Antelopes, as they look to drive down and potentially put this game away. 9:48 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Trips to the far side, and the shotgun is whole again. He takes the snap. He's going to take it up the middle, and he is pulled down from behind as number 73. It's a nice defensive play by Diego Hernandez. He averages 10 tackles a game coming into the ball game tonight. He gets another one there, a loss of 1. On the quarterback keeper by Hole, it'll be 2nd down and 11 here for the Abernathy Antelopes. In the shotgun formation, trips to the far side. Hole takes it that way himself. Now cuts back towards the middle through a little bit of a hole. I tell you what, Jess Hole can see a tiny sliver of a hole and shoot through it just about as quick as anyone. He does that there. And he picks up a gain of about 4 yards on 2nd down. It'll be 3rd down and 6 now coming up for the Antelopes. In the shotgun formation, as Hole looks to the sideline to get some instruction. 8:40 and counting left to play here in the 3rd quarter. In the shotgun is Jess Hole. Empty backfield, looking to throw. Dumps it off underneath. It is caught by Malachi Reyes. Reyes jukes across the 35 down to the 30-yard line. That's going to be a 1st down, and it's going to move the chains for the Antelopes. Another South Plains Auto Ranch 1st down for Abernathy. And it is 1st down and 10 here for the Antelopes as they move it inside the 35-yard line. In the shotgun formation, there's the snap. Handoff goes to Malachi Reyes. He sweeps around the right edge. And he got about 5, maybe 6 on 1st down as he scoots down to the 26-yard line. Go lightly on the stop. And it is 2nd down and 5 here for the for the Antelopes against this Roughneck defense. Hole in the shotgun. He takes the snap, looking to throw, airs it out over the middle. Wide open, down the seams. It is caught for an Antelope touchdown. It is number 22, Sean Rodriguez, from 26 yards out. He hauls in the just hold strike, and the Antelopes are on the board again. It's 35-7, the Abernathy lead. As on Abernathy's opening drive of the second half, they march it about 46 yards and get it into the end zone. The pending PAT fumbled the snap, and picking it up and trying to run towards the end zone there was Caleb Harrell. He does not make it, so the point after attempt is no good. And with 7:33 left to play here in the third quarter, Abernathy will settle for a 35-7 lead. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football. If you are in need of heating and air services on the South Plains, your only call needs to be to JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating. We've got the experience and professionals to handle all of your needs, as we specialize in residential, light commercial, and mobile home services. To find out how we can serve you with your heating and air needs, simply give us a call today at 806-744-9855 or come by and see us at 1606 North University Avenue in Lubbock. JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating is backing the Lopes and Lady Lopes throughout the 2021-22 school year. And here we are back inside Slaughter Field in Sundown. Antelopes kicking it off again following a First State Bank Abernathy touchdown, and now running it back and barely getting out of the end zone, as that was a muffed return there by the Roughnecks, and it goes from bad to worse as they are backed up all the way inside their own 10, as they did not handle that kickoff return well. Lucky for the Roughnecks, they get it out of the end zone and avoid a recovered fumble that Abernathy scooped and scored, or a safety, as it was received at about the 2-yard line initially, and then fumbled into the end zone, picked up, and ran back out. And it's going to be first down and 10 Sundown from inside their own 5. Tyndall is in the shotgun. A full house backfield. Handoff goes up the middle, and that is going to be a safety. Nope, they're going to give forward progress out to the line of scrimmage. That is a very generous spot on the handoff to Hernandez. And it is going to be second down from about the 1-yard line. .6:55 and counting left to play here in the third quarter as we pass 9 o'clock on a warm Friday night from the oil patch this evening. In the shotgun again is Tyndall. He takes the snap, he hands it off again. This time he does not get out of the end zone as the handoff again to Hernandez, and he is dropped for a safety, the first safety of the season for the Antelopes. And that was, I'm kind of looking at an angle through two windows, not sure the Antelope that made the tackle there in the backfield. But the Antelopes add 2 more nonetheless. It is a safety, and the Abernathy Antelopes now have a 37-7 lead, as we've seen a little bit of everything tonight. And now Abernathy will get the ball back on the free kick following the safety, and that all started because Sundown was not able to handle the Antelope kickoff. And so it's going bad to worse for Sundown, but hey, we're all smiles here in the the press box as it's looking good for the Antelopes here on the road in Sundown. As the Roughnecks going to kick it from their own 20 now, following the safety, and it's going to be good field position for Abernathy as it's returnable from the 45-yard line. And coming back around the right side, look out, getting the corner, and now racing towards the end zone. Nobody's going to catch Ethan Paez, and he takes it to the house, 55 yards for another Antelope score. And Abernathy pouring it on the last two plays, a safety, and now a free kick return for a score by Ethan Paez. And the Abernathy Antelopes now lead 43-7 as the wheels coming off for the Sundown Roughnecks here at home for Sundown. Pending another Jess Hole PAT, it's another First State Bank Abernathy touchdown. So actually, I guess there's a penalty. I didn't see a flag come in on that play. After a lengthy discussion by the officials, they're going to say there was a penalty during the return, I guess, because that is going to take points off of the board here for the Abernathy Antelopes. I did not see a flag come in, so instead Abernathy will have it at the 25-yard line, pardon me. In the shotgun, handoff goes to Malachi Reyes. He sweeps around the right edge. It's not going to take long anyway as Reyes runs it down inside the 10, where it'll be first down and goal to go for the Antelopes. As he almost took it in on the very next snap. No penalty flag here. And Abernathy is knocking on the door again. They have not reset the scoreboard here. Maybe they're just assuming Abernathy is about to punch it in. And the handoff goes to Reyes, and in fact they do, around the edge, untouched. Malachi Reyes takes it into the end zone for another Antelope touchdown. And you can leave that 43 on the board as following a South Plains Auto Ranch first down, it's a First State Bank touchdown for the Abernathy Antelopes. Pending the PAT, it is now 43-7. As Abernathy beginning to wear down that Sundown defense. It really looks like the Sundown defense is getting tired. As pending the PAT here by Jess Hole. He boots it up and it skids along the ground. It is no good. And so Abernathy will settle for a 43-7 lead. We'll come back as you're listening to Abernathy Antelope football. Regardless of the type of personal or business insurance needs that you have, your first call needs to be to Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. With over 30 years of experience, our friendly staff is ready to serve you. Stop by and see us on the West Service Road in Abernathy, or give us a call today at 806-298-2591. Whether it's home insurance, auto insurance, or anything in between, we've got you covered at Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. We want to wish the Lopes and Lady Lopes the best of luck this season. And welcome back here inside Slaughter Field in Sundown, Texas. Ty Horsford, River Vasic, your eyes tonight on the camera. And the Abernathy Antelopes lead 43-7. As they kick it off yet again. Last time, Sundown didn't handle the kickoff very well. They handle it better this time, running it back across the 15 out near the 20. It'll be better starting field position for the Sundown Roughnecks from there. It'll be first down and 10 coming up for Sundown with 5:36 left to play here in the third quarter. Abernathy is now taking a 43-7 lead. Ethan Paez in on the stop during that return for the Antelope. So Tyndall and company will go back to work for the Roughnecks. In the shotgun formation is Tyndall. Hunter Tyndall takes the snap. He fakes the handoff and keeps it around the left edge. Dives forward for what he can get. It's not much. And it will be a gain of about 4. Bring up 2nd down and 6 here for the for the Roughnecks against this Antelope defense that has played really, really well tonight. In the shotgun formation is Hunter Tyndall. He takes the snap, hands it off again, coming to the near side. There's a little bit of a hole there. It's going to be close to a first down. In fact, it will be a first down run as Acevedo gets the carry. And it is a fresh set of downs for the Sundown Roughnecks as we go inside of 4:45 to play here in the third quarter tonight from Sundown, Texas. Glad you're still with us on this warm Friday night in September. In the shotgun formation is Tyndall. Another hole up the middle. Now gaping to the near side. Good blocking and following those blocks for Sundown across midfield is number 25, Johnny Acevedo again. Acevedo's had a good ball game tonight for the Roughnecks. He takes it for a first down to the 47-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10 from there for the Antelopes, or for the Roughnecks, against the Antelope defense. 3:58 and counting left here in the third quarter. Abernathy 43-7. They led 29-7 at the half. In the shotgun, now rolling near side and trying to dive forward and make something happen is Tyndall. He kept it himself that time. A gain of just 1, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 9 as Jackson Hole makes the stop. 2nd down and 9 coming up here for Sundown. In the shotgun, there's the snap. Handoff goes again up the middle. Again, a big hole inside the 40, close to another first down to the 37-yard line. Another first down there for Sundown inside the 40 down to the 37, as they're at least, if nothing else, giving their defense a little bit of a breather here. In the shotgun again is Tyndall. He takes the snap. Tyndall's going to run up the middle. There is a little bit of a hole as Tyndall scoots for about a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 coming up, as Sundown has done their damage keeping the ball on the ground here on this drive as they trail 43-7, but they're on the move inside the Antelope 35-yard line down to the 33. In the shotgun formation, there's the snap. Tyndall again going to try and keep it. He waits for a hole. A patient run by Tyndall. Gets him about 2, maybe 3 yards down to the 30. And it'll be 3rd down and we'll say 4 coming up here for the Roughnecks. So a big 3rd down here as the Antelope defense tries to find a way off the field as as the clock rolls inside of 1:40 now to play in the third quarter. In the shotgun is Tyndall. Takes the snap. He rolls to the near side. And that's going to be a stop short of the sticks. It's probably 4-down territory for Sundown. Tried to take it around the left tackle as Hunter Tyndall again on the quarterback keeper. And now it's just either handoff right or left to Acevedo or Tyndall keeping it right or left. 4th down coming up here for Sundown from the 29-yard line. We'll see if Abernathy can get off the field again and get the ball back here as the offense staying out there for the Roughnecks. In the shotgun is Hunter Tyndall. He takes the snap. He is going to keep it up the middle, a hole, a first down and more for Tyndall inside the red zone down to the 15-yard line. Tyndall picks up about 14 on fourth down to keep the drive alive here for Sundown. Again, nothing fancy as on this drive, Sundown has really simplified their playbook as we go inside of 30 seconds now to play in this third quarter. In the shotgun formation. Handoff up the middle. Abernathy puts a big stick on at the line of scrimmage. Again, it is Flores. This time Isaiah Flores, the ball carrier. Callahan, Shipley again, the big guy in the middle making a nice tackle for the Antelopes. And that'll take us to the end of the third quarter as we will switch ends of the field. Abernathy leads it 43-7 as we head to the fourth quarter tonight. When it comes to banking, you want people that you can trust, and those people are at First State Bank. As a locally owned and operated bank, First State Bank has been serving individuals and businesses with all of their banking needs since 1909. We have 3 convenient locations to serve you, and we are proud supporters of the Abernathy Lady Lopes and Antelopes in all they do. If we can serve you in any way, come by and see us at 402 9th Street in Abernathy or give us a call at 806-298-2556. At First State Bank, we are your full-service bank. As welcome back for the fourth and final quarter tonight from Sundown, Texas. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford with you tonight. River Vasic behind the lens this evening, bringing you all the video for tonight's ball game. It's been a good one for the Antelopes. They lead 43-7. Sundown, as we begin the fourth quarter here, trying to make it look a little bit better. Final 12 minutes tonight from the oil patch. And would expect the clock to run pretty frequently without much stoppage here in the game's final quarter, with Abernathy on top 43-7. It'll be second down and 10 for Sundown as we begin this fourth quarter. Ball is on the 17-yard line. In the shotgun, there is the snap to Tyndall. He is going to keep it left side. Falls forward down close to the 10-yard line. He is going to be short of a first down by about 5 yards or so, giving him a gain of 5 on the quarterback keeper, and it's going to be third down coming up for Tyndall and the Roughnecks. This has been a pretty lengthy drive for Sundown. That Antelope defense has been out there for a while on this trip down the field. Lots of guys getting some playing time here, though, for the Antelopes. Always like to see that. In the shotgun is Tyndall. Tyndall takes the snap, fakes the handoff, goes left, and trying to make an open field tackle, but Tyndall gets away. He's going to be close to a first down. I think he's a yard, maybe half a yard short, as it appeared Abernathy might wrap him up around the line of scrimmage, but Tyndall got free, and it's going to be fourth down and short coming up here for the Roughnecks. From the 8-yard line. Second fourth down try on this series for Sundown. So we go inside of 10:45 to play now in the ball game. And before the fourth down snap, Sundown wants to talk it over. Timeout taken by the Roughnecks. We'll take it as well, as tonight you're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football. If you're looking for a used car, There's no need to search far and wide. Just pay your friends at South Plains Auto Ranch a visit in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch can find you the perfect vehicle to meet your needs, and with their buy here, pay here mentality, buying a car or truck has never been easier. Give us a shout today at 806-298-2200 or come see us on South Avenue D in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch is backing the Lopes and Lady Lopes this season. And welcome back here to the Oil Patch, Sundown, Texas. We play with 10:33 left tonight in the ball game. A shout out tonight to Little Slice of Heaven Cafe, Hill Veterinary Services, Nana's Donuts, Has Beans Coffee, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, all proud supporters of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes, and super grateful for all of our fine sponsors here on the network. They make these broadcasts possible. Couldn't do it without them. 4th down and short out of the Sundown timeout from inside the 10-yard line. Tyndall is in the gun. He takes the snap. He is going to keep it. He is going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, but he spins forward down close to the 5-yard line, and it's going to be first down. And it is going to be first down and goal to go here for the Roughnecks. As the second conversion on 4th down this trip down the field for Sundown, as they're on the move again. In the shotgun formation again as Tyndall, he takes the snap. He is going to hand it off towards the right side. A couple of Antelopes there. Houston along with Jake Revilla on the stop for the Abernathy Antelopes. Very little to maybe no gain there for Acevedo. It'll be second down and goal coming up here for the Roughnecks as we go now inside of 9:45 to play in the ball game. Abernathy leading 43-7 tonight as they're on their way to make it 10 straight wins against these Roughnecks. In the shotgun formation, rolling right side, wanting to throw it towards the end zone. It is caught over there as it's going to be a Sundown touchdown as number 3, Kevin Garcia, hauls it in for the Roughnecks. And I tell you what, that time Sundown beats you to death with run. And then the rollout by Tyndall, and he finds Garcia for the 5-yard touchdown pass. And it's a pretty nice little drive there by Sundown to get on the board again. It's now 43-13, pending the Roughneck extra point. There is the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is not going to make it. It is short, no good. And so extra points continue to be a struggle tonight for both teams. And with 9:15 left in the ball game, we'll take a timeout with Abernathy leading 43-13. For over 60 years, the Abernathy community and surrounding area have depended on Plains Grain Company in Abernathy for all of their pet, livestock, and show animal needs, lawn and garden supplies, and of course, all of their farming and agricultural needs as well. Plains Grain takes pride in being locally owned and operated, and their number one priority is you. Come see us today at 701 Texas Avenue in Abernathy, or give us a call at 806-298-2521. At Plains Grain, we want to wish all of Abernathy's young people the best of luck this school year. And welcome back here. 9:15 to go in the game. Ty Horsford at River Vasic back with you from the booth in Sundown, Texas. Glad to have you with us on this warm Friday night for Texas high school football in early September. Abernathy well on their way to a 3-0 start to the regular season as they now lead 43-13. The Roughnecks to kick it off again. Line drive kick is going to be returned by Anthony White. He's dangerous as he takes it towards the near side. Anthony White, look out. He gets the edge, turns on the burners. 35-30, 25, one man to beat. Anthony White's going to win the foot race. He is going to take the kickoff all the way back for an Abernathy Antelope touchdown. As they've been kicking it away from Anthony White all night long, he finally got his chance right there, and he shows you why they've been kicking it away from Anthony White. It's 49-13, the Antelopes lead. So we're not going to get another crack at the Antelope offense here. As pending the point after the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is good by Jess Hole. And with 8:55 to go here in the ball game, Abernathy has extended their lead via the Anthony White kickoff return. It is now 50-13. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our heart is to love God, love people, and tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we meet for Sunday morning worship at 10:45 with Sunday school beginning at 9:30. We also offer a variety of kids and youth activities, as well as Wednesday night adult and youth Bible study at 6 p.m. We would love to welcome you and your family at Abernathy's First Baptist Church. Feel free to drop by our church office at 411 7th Street or give us a call at 806-298-2587. We are proud to support our young people, and we are cheering the Lopes and Lady Lopes on this year. As welcome back here inside the booth. 8:55 left, following the Anthony White kickoff return for a touchdown. Abernathy going to kick it along the ground. It's returnable from the 29-yard line for Sundown. And taking it back about 5 yards is, in fact, number 5. That is Alex Bocanegra. And it is going to be first down and 10 to go for the Roughnecks with 8:47 to go. And I tell you what, the Abernathy defense, which was on the field for a long time, that last drive, they don't get any bit of a break because Anthony White returned the kickoff for a touchdown. And so that Antelope defense is right back out there, with Abernathy leading 50-13. In the shotgun is Tyndall. He takes off around the right edge, and Tyndall, again, with some room. And I tell you what, Tyndall's doing it with his legs here in the second half for Sundown. He's had a big second half for the Roughnecks, a gain of 11, and it'll be first down and 10. Jackson Wiley brings him down. First down and 10 from their own 46-yard line. 8:17 and counting to go here in the ball game now. In the shotgun is Tyndall. Tyndall takes the snap. He hands it off again. Again, pretty good blocking up front, but then the hole closes in a hurry. Flores, the ball carrier. The stop made by Jackson Hole. A gain of just 1, almost 2. It'll be second down coming up here for the Roughnecks as we run inside of now 7:50 left to play in the ball game. In the shotgun, there's the snap rolling to the near side. It's going to be Hunter Tyndall again as this run is coming back as flags fly all over the place in the Sundown backfield. And I think this is going to be holding against the Roughnecks. And that will be the case with 7:23 to go in the ball game. So that'll erase the Hunter Tyndall run. It'll be a 10-yard penalty. Second down and 19 coming up now for the Roughnecks as that backs them up. Let's see if the Antelopes can take advantage. In the shotgun formation, handoff goes to the near side, trying to bounce it around the edge, but not going to let him get free. Is number 31, Jake Ravia. He makes a nice tackle there for the Antelopes. And it is going to be third down and long coming up here for the Roughnecks. Let's see if Sundown can get off the field, or the Antelope defense, can get off the field here against this Sundown offense. In the shotgun is Tyndall. He takes the snap, hands off to the right side, nothing fancy. And that is number 21 on the carry. Don't have that one on our roster for Sundown. It'll be fourth down and long coming up here for the Roughnecks. So helped out by a penalty on that set of downs. The Antelope defense does its job. They've been out there for a long time, and Abernathy will get the ball back with under 6 minutes to play here in the ball game. As the Roughnecks are going to punt. Abernathy's had a big night on special teams. There's the punt. It is down the field, and it is going to be scooped up and returned back to the near side, as running back with it is the Abernathy Antelopes. Kai Bailey, I believe, on the return there for Abernathy. And it'll be first down and 10 to go for the Antelopes, as they'll take over first down and 10 from the 30. In the shotgun here, and we are going to have a new quarterback, I believe. No, we may not for the Antelopes. I thought we might see a new quarterback with the big lead. We're going to have a timeout, though, before anything happens, as it's a timeout on the field, as tonight you're listening to Abernathy Antelope football. Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop has been serving the Abernathy community since 1991. Todd and his team offers full-service funeral planning with love and compassion, while Carly and the crew at the Flower Shop can meet all of your needs, from flowers to gifts to registries. Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop is locally owned and is a staple in the Abernathy community. Give us a call today to see how we can serve you. We are proud supporters of our Antelopes and Ladylopes, and we wish them the best of luck this season. And welcome back here to Slaughter Field in Sundown. Ty Horsford back with you as we go back to work following the timeout here for the Antelopes, as they have the ball back from their own 30-yard line. There's the snap. Handoff is going to go sweeping around the left side. There is a hole for number 13, Jackson Hole. No pun intended, and he races for a first down.
Jackson Hole carries the ball, tackled by number 9, Grayson Gray.
It was brother to brother there on the handoff exchange. First down and 10 out to the 40 here for the Antelopes. You can imagine Abernathy is going to take their sweet time, and they're going to let that clock run and trying to wind this one out here tonight. In the shotgun. There's the handoff again to Hole around the left side. He's pushed out of bounds. That'll stop the clock at 4:18. He was run out of bounds at the 44. And it will be 2nd down and 6 coming up here for the Antelopes. As again in the shotgun, here is Jess Hole. Taking the snap. Oh, ball's on the ground. It's a fumble. Scooped up now, running with it around the left side. And trying to make something out of nothing there is Alan Macias. Not able to. If anything, he avoided disaster right there for the Antelopes. And it is going to be 3rd down and 8. The clock will roll inside of 3.5 minutes left to play tonight in the ball game. In the shotgun, there's the snap, fakes the handoff. It is going to be a quarterback keep. Making moves is Hole. Look out, he to the outside, a 1st down and more into Sundown territory. Hole down the sideline, and he stepped out of bounds, or it would have been another touchdown, but there is a flag on the play as well. A flag in the backfield. So the run by Hole may be coming back, although it could be after he picked up a 1st down, though. Oh, they're going to wave the flag off. How about that? There is no penalty on the play, and so the big run by Jess Hole will stand down to the 26-yard line. And it'll be 1st down and 10 to go for the Antelopes. Abernathy just trying to wind down the final 3 minutes of this ball game. In the shotgun. There's the snap. Handoff goes to Jackson Hole. He bounces it left, trying to stay in bounds, and he's thrown out of bounds, but the official says enough already. Let's roll that clock. It's not going to stop on the far sideline. And that'll take another almost 40 seconds off the clock here for the Abernathy Antelopes. Abernathy returns home next Friday night. It will be homecoming 2021 for the Abernathy Antelopes, as they will play host to the Bold Gold of Post, looking to avenge last year's loss to the eventual state runner-up Post Bold Gold. The Post Bold Gold doing a little bit of rebuilding this year. They're off to an 0-2 start on the season. In the shotgun, handoff again goes to Jackson. And Jackson Hole is wrapped up and not really tackled, but his momentum is stopped, and the officials will blow it dead. And the clock will continue to run as this one becoming more and more of a formality. As coming to the line here on 3rd down and long. In the shotgun, there's the snap. Handoff again goes to Hole. Hole pushing his way up the middle. And he's going to get it down close to the 20-yard line. It's not far enough for a 1st down. It's going to bring up about a 4th down and 5 here. As Abernathy They can't quite run the clock all the way out here, and on fourth down, trying to avoid giving it up on downs as well. 30 seconds left now in the ball game. In the shotgun, handoff coming to the near side, and tackled in the backfield is Hole. A nice play made by number 73. That is Diego Hernandez. And the ball will go over on downs with 20 seconds to go now in the ball game. And Sundown will have to snap it at least once here before this one goes final. 50-13. The Antelopes about to secure their third win of the 2021 season. And they're going to take a 3-0 start into that showdown for HOCO 2021 with Post next Friday night. Tyndall in the shotgun as Sundown takes it back over as the handoff goes right side, and stopped in the backfield is number 26, Ricky Melendez, and that should do it. Sundown won't snap it again, and you can put this one in the books as the Abernathy Antelopes score early and often tonight as they run away with a 50-13 win over the Sundown Roughnecks. They do it on both sides of the ball, really all three sides of the ball tonight, as special teams was spectacular as well, as the Abernathy Antelopes do it in all three phases, and they get the job done here tonight. 50-13, Abernathy with the win. Again, thanks for sticking with us through our technical difficulties early on in this one. Glad we finally got it figured out and back on the air for you tonight. But the Abernathy Antelopes improved to 3-0 with the win here tonight, while the Sundown Roughnecks fall to 1-2. We'll be back with another live broadcast next Friday night, as it is Homecoming 2021 for the Abernathy Antelopes, and it will be Abernathy taking on the Post Bold Gold.